Hey family and friends, another update from the farm. It's a very cold Friday morning, Friday the 15th of November. It's kind of a big day. I'm taking the day off of work so that I could be here for a ceremonial sort of milestone on the house raise project. We are going to be setting the house down. Let's flip this guy around. Okay, so what we have going on is we have two different crews. We have the general contracting crew, who they're responsible for the framing and like everything else. And then we have the crew that's, their specialty is raising and lowering houses. So the crew under the house are the raising and lowering house crew. And then these guys on the ladders, general contractors. And what they're doing now is they're pulling off the siding and everything that would impede when the house marries to the framing. I don't know if we could hear, but what's going on now is they're currently jacking the house up a little bit so they can relieve pressure. So each of these, so everyone's working. So these hydraulic pumps pushing up these pistons. A lot happening at the same time. Gotta make some clearance.
The other one on this side.
Pulling down some of the cribbing.
Yeah.
Looks like, look at the house. The house is coming down. Yep. That's definitely, yeah, that looks perfect.
Oh, about 2.5, 3. Yeah.
It's coming down. So they're bringing each side down a little bit at a time, and the general contractors are making sure everything's lined up. Kevin, the house lifter, was using this to bleed off some of the pressure. And so, working with the general, they now have some pressure onto the walls. Yeah, she's moving. Trying to get it all lined up. Nothing a sledgehammer can't fix.
Try to put a cast line behind it and pop the sheet out. I got the big perk part.
Yep, lining up the wall. They had to raise it a smidge. Now they're dropping it back down. Make sure it's nice and aligned. as you can see, the framing's done. And the house has been set down onto the frame, or at least most of the way. As you can see, there's still the cribbing towers. There's the jacks are in there. But they have married the house to the frame. It's a big milestone. I am so happy. Hey guys, we're out here this morning. There are two teams. There was the house lifting crew, and they were using this little red hydraulic system to gently lower the house down. And then the second crew was the general contractor crew, and they were using sledgehammers or pry bars. They were making sure the house lined up with the framing lined up with the house's existing walls. So it was a lot of work to get to this point, but then the actual moment of the house coming down and making contact was pretty anticlimactic, but also so very cool to see. At this point, they'll need to just kind of sheathe it to provide the shear strength. Sheathing means putting the plywood on the outside of the house. At that point, they could then take away all the house lifting equipment. And so right now, it's roughly 50-50 split in terms of the cribbing still providing some structural support, and the framing support providing the rest. But early next week, they'll come out here and sheathe it, and then all of this cribbing stuff will disappear, and all these cross supports will also disappear. They'll continue to reattach everything. Then they'll start to fill in all this dirt. But a huge milestone. The house lift aspect of this is essentially done. I guess technically done. And that is so very cool. I feel very, very good. The unfortunate thing though is we're in for a long, rainy next couple weeks, and so pouring the slab will be delayed until there's a nice dry spell for a few days. But exciting.